Hey over there, Joe Lunchbox.
Enjoy Nightingale.
And today we've landed right here in Vandalia, Illinois. Now behind us, we have one of the Madonna of the Trail statues. We have been trying to check those out in all of our journeys around the country. The Madonna of the Trail symbolizes the national road, put in principle by Jefferson, also known as the Cumberland Road at some points, going from Maryland. At one point, this was the western terminus, the end of the national road here in Vandalia, Illinois. Now we're talking the 1800s. People were coming in covered wagons back then. And you know what? People had cool stuff back then. And that's why today we're actually making our way from the national road over to the mother road. That's right, Route 66, to go to the Pink Elephant Antique Mall. I know what you're saying, Joe. You didn't change your YouTube channel. You do antiques now? No. Don't think that. This is Roadside Attractions. They're gonna have fiberglass statues, Futuro houses, muffler men, all the stuff we love sharing with you. Hopefully you like seeing it. If you do, you should like this video, subscribe to this channel, comment down below. It's always appreciated. So it's time to do this though. Step right up. Let's go for this ride. But of course, we have to take a look at the Madonna of the Trail statue first. You can see it. Memorial to the pioneer mothers of the covered wagon days. And right on this side it says, the Cumberland Road, built by the federal government, was authorized by Congress and approved by Thomas Jefferson in 1806. Vandalia marks the western terminus. The statue always shows the pioneer woman holding her baby with her son clutching her skirt. And on the other side, we talk a little bit about Lincoln. At Vandalia, Abraham Lincoln, member of the Illinois legislature, first formulated those high principles of freedom and justice, which gave the slaves a liberator, the Union a savior. And what's important here is we're actually in front of the old state capital of Illinois. This was the capital of Illinois from 1836 to 1839. This was Vandalia State House, State Historic Site. And a lot of historic stuff happens here. In fact, this is a Lincoln Historic Site because on March 3rd, 1837, was Lincoln's first official public stand on the issue of slavery. This when Lincoln was deciding the issue of slavery, his response to war, and the abolishment of slavery. All those values and thoughts he had started right here. We found the sign giving us the exact dates that Vandalia was state capital. It was the old capital from 1819 to 1839. Don't be fooled. We're not in St. Louis. We're actually at a little arch, steering Vandalia. And we just had to show it to you. Because it's cool. We show you cool things. And this is cool. Alright, I know this isn't the Pink Elephant Antique Mall. But we show you cool things. And this is cool. We found a fire-breathing dragon. Like, how do we not share a fire-breathing dragon with you? This metal dragon, you see danger, dragon breathes fire. They're warning you. He even lit his night on fire. No, he hasn't. Fire doesn't go that far. But we have a knight. We have a dragon. We still are in the town of Vandalia. And we are very lucky because here it says, insert token here, dragon breathes fire. We could get our tokens at the Kaskaskia Supply or Mach 21 liquor store, which, if you were looking for the liquor store, is right across the street. But there was a nice gentleman when we were here working on the dragon, and he gave us one of the tokens.
Oh, it's upside down. I like the back.
Let's see what does it say on the back. Dragon breathes fire. Good luck. Make a wish. Make sure you make a wish. All right. I'm gonna go put this in the box.
So there goes Joe into the box.
Insert token here. Dragon breathes.
All right. Token enter. Oh my gosh. This thing is awesome.
So cool. All right, bye Vandalia.
Onward.
So Joy, you ready to get to the Mother Road and go to Pink Elephant Antique Mall?
Onward.
I'll take that as a yes. Bye, Dragon. So we made it. We are here in Livingston. We have landed finally. Because behind us is the Pink Antique Mall. Now, we're gonna check out, we're gonna go inside, but we are here really to look at some of the fiberglass, the big statues outside. Because that's what we look for when we're traveling the road. And they got a couple here.
Oh yeah.
You see them peeking right between us. Let's start off with the Pink Elephant, the Twisty Treat, a cool little Twisty Treat diner, part of the Antique Mall. We have a cool dude here hanging out. Muffler men are big, but this guy is huge. To elephants, to Donald Trump, aliens, and dinosaurs. This Donald Trump statue is the best Donald Trump statue in the world. We made this Donald Trump statue the greatest Donald Trump statue ever. He's giving you his thumbs up. I like the alien ship just crashed into the wall behind the dinosaur. And like we were saying before, we went from the National Road to the Mother Road because this is on Route 66. It's starting to rain. The weather sometimes has other plans outside of our plans, but we are going to still show you as much of all this outside fiberglass as we can. Next to the tractor trail, it says Antique Mall. We have the Pink Elephant. I mean, if you name your spot the Pink Elephant Antique Mall, you should have a pink elephant, and they definitely got us covered. Going down the road. Pink elephant, giraffe, hippopotamus, rhinoceros, a giant tricycle, and a muffler man. Look, a pink elephant, right here. Pink elephant. The rain starting to come down. I don't know if this was an octagon fighting cage, but all I know is this is a Futuro House sitting here on the property. It has a little alien inside. We can't go inside, but you can. One day, Joy and I will stay in a Futuro House. It will happen. While we're sitting in the shade outside the rain, we could turn and see another elephant on the building. I do see we do got some water on our lens. Let me just get that. Looks better for me. I think we should start heading inside, get out of the rain.
Oh yeah.
The Twisty Treat, even though we can't get food right outside, if we go inside, it is a full service spot. Hamburgers, chicken strips, grilled chicken, tons of ice creams. Parked in front. Looks like an old kids amusement park train, now converted into a little sitting area. The outdoor seats we have are ice cream cone themed. But you know, I can't pass up a good funhouse mirror. Look at me! Hello! I'm in a funhouse mirror! Alvin, Simon, and Theodore even are hanging out here. Alvin's a cool dude, man. Yeah, this guy must be like double the height of a muffler man. He was eating an ice cream cone. He ate all his ice cream. He's like, I don't want the cone, just the ice cream. Joy loves elephants. Her grandma into them, so Joy has to take a selfie of the elephant. This is the same fiberglass elephant that was jumping out of the building on the other side. Well, not the same one, but the same make and model, let's say. Like I said, we're in Livingston, founded in 1905. The rain held up, and you can see it's not that cold that Marilyn's even letting her skirt blow up. Fiberglass Sinclair dinosaur. I can't see if this guy, he's holding a pole. I think it's supposed to be a flag pole. I'm not familiar with this piece of fiberglass. It looks to me like he should be holding a pool cue. And he's hanging out right next to the giant Donald Trump and the dinosaur. We checked out the outside, time to go inside. And cool thing about the Pink Elephant Antique Mall is, you see it says gymnasium. It's an old school it's built throughout. So this mall took over an old school. Now it's an antique mall. I love it. I love it. And it's open. Ooh, antiquing. Right we enter. We have good old Abraham Lincoln. We are in the land of Lincoln. Already starting off dangerously. Tin toys. Everyone's seen some Kit Kat clocks, but have you seen the world's largest Kit Kat clocks? They got two of them, a pink and a black one. You definitely can see. We did take over a gymnasium here. We still have the markings on the floors. Ooh, clamshell Disney movies. Joy over there, she knows she's playing with fire right now, taking me to an antique shop. Look how cool inside the diner part of this is. Push pin map. Elvis hangs out in the diner. So do the Blues Brothers. I mean, it is Illinois. Route 66 gumball dispensers. They got everything here. Some cookie jars, some chalkware cookie jars. Look at this clown. Every time I come to an antique mall, I think of the song from The Sound of Music. Tchotchkes and doodads and chalkware and Toby jugs. These are a few of my favorite things. Right, Joy?
Yeah.
From troll dolls to rubber duckies, I can't get enough. Even Annabelle's a fan of the Pink Elephant Antique Mall. Okay, Raggedy Ann, I know. A uranium glass vase. Look at that detail on that. You better get here and grab the bull by the horns and check out these antiques. A strongman baby. Now I've seen everything. Old Sam, how long have you been living here in the antique mall? You yourself look like you've a little bit become antiqued, I must say. See, it's Dave's brother, Old Sam. All right, we'll see you around, Old Sam. 7-Up. We're trying to figure out which way to go. We see the old school team, the Eagles, and I'm like, do we follow the arrows or just walk all willy-nilly? Joy's going against the grain. Ooh. We've come to an Elvis case. So much so that we have a 1953 Humes High School. There's Elvis in the photo. Joy, without thinking, quick. Fat Elvis or Thin Elvis?
Thin.
Oh. Don't worry, Fat Elvis, I love you. Peanuts cups. Theodore, I never saw the Care Bear ones before. We used to have so many of these cups, but over time, they broke. Never had the McDonald's ones, yet. I love some nutcrackers, and it just was a sign. As I was looking at them over their speaker, an advertisement for the Nutcracker the Musical came on, and they were playing the music. I'd never seen these nutcrackers, though. Hand-carved folk art nutcrackers. Very cool. I'd tap that. This taps. Toys. Look at this bullseye. I forget what the toy is. When you push the buttons on the bottom and they like break up, like fall apart, and they stand back up when you release it. I've never seen that. A cuddly, soft Fred. Oh, John Goodman looks so cuddly. More cool figures with the Jolly Green Giant. You never know what you're gonna find in an antique mall. We have a long burger basket. Some of the world's largest baskets found in Ohio. We did a video on them. We'll put a link down in that below. But here's one of their baskets. Uranium glass. Look at it glow. Glow, uranium glass, glow. Uranium ice cream, go. Glowing ice cream. Remember when the Beanie Babies was a craze? Now you just find them in antique malls. But I wanted to see this guy. He was hiding out. A blow mold. And you really have to search when you come to antique malls, because like I collect a lot of things, and right here is one of them. You see those Avon bottles, the perfume and aftershave that are all the fun shapes? I have a massive collection of those. And they were just tucked away in here. $145 for a firm night. Yep, quite firm. Okay, I know the price means firm, not the night. But it was funny. Raggedy Ann through the ages. I was going to show you these beautiful whiskey decanters and be like, I would collect those too because I have a bunch of those. I'm starting to realize I collect a lot of things. Something about this wicker elephant is familiar to me. I can't remember why, if one of my grandparents had it, but I think I've seen this wicker elephant. I found what I need, Joy.
What?
It's perfect. I can put my junk in it. It's made for my junk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 99, 100, 101. Some toys to California raisins to I love me some salt and pepper shakers. I got a collection of them at home too. I mean, can you go wrong with monkeys in Fez as salt and pepper shakers? Come on, folks, take a minute and marvel at this display. And they did a good job breaking up from sections. Like we have the Winnie the Pooh, next switch the Garfield, to My Little Pony, Sesame Street, and Ninja Turtles. Speaking about my Avon bottles, we see some thrown in there. We see some cars and a bowling pin. How does Ferris Bueller end up in an antique mall? When I think of John Hughes, I think of Chicago. I think of Illinois. We're in the state of Illinois, and Ferris Bueller's here. We found a German nutcracker at an affordable price. Good find. Minnie Mouse blow molds, popcorn Christmas decorations. You gotta take your time and look around these antique malls. There's definitely good finds here. I'd tap that. I know I used that joke before, but... Well, Joy doesn't still think... Or maybe she thinks it's funny. But there's more tap handles. You call that a knife? Now this is a knife. Oscar Mayer Wiener pedal car. Oh. More booths upstairs. And Joy points to this, and I was going to be like, Joy, Pabst Blue Ribbon. That's Disgraceland's beer. But it's not for sale. Here you actually could get a whole lay of the land of how big this mall is in the gymnasium. Then we have some of the hallways. So go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. I never realized how many salt and pepper shakers they have in this world.
Something about this just looks so familiar.
Because we have it hanging on our wall at home?
Yeah.
And when I say I like collecting, ooh, trains. They're one of my favorite collections. I found the kids' playroom. We got our Disney movies, our stuffed animals, dolls, even strawberry shortcake. If only they had my Star Wars sleeping bag. My dog ate it when I was a little boy. It's funny when you think of antiques, like RuPaul's Little People collection. I wouldn't consider that an antique already, but it's here in an antique mall. Even in an antique mall in the middle of Illinois, we find Disney trading pins. You need any salt and pepper shakers? I would. But I have high blood pressure. And there's even more downstairs. New Kid on the Block card's just what I wanted. Alf. And, oh yes, Batman. I'm Leatherface. Get your chainsaw here too. Alright, I was going to say it a third time, but I think third time is just too much. Do you have Prince Albert and Ken? Well, let him out! Happen to building yourself your own power pole? Need some insulators? Got them right here. Cut it out. Look how many cookie cutters they have here. Now I've seen everything. Look at that bottle opener. Yep, it speaks for itself. Joy got herself 3 things, including one of those baskets. You can put your other 2 things in the basket. So we saw some antiques. All we have left is fudge and candy. Route US 66.
And then we walk into the candy area. Oh my. Just more than candy. We got all your Jelly Belly needs. We got Miss Betty Boop hanging out with some taffy. And the front end of the Chevy with some fudge.
Candy, candy everywhere. Actual post office, but this is in Nashville. Candy, candy everywhere. Ooh, Fit soda, Choco Fit soda. Darkest hour black cherry. I love me some black cherry. Look at the cute for kids tie-dye pink elephant antique mall shirts. And look at that souvenir. The Futuro House as a magnet pink elephant antique mall. And they don't just have regular fudge, they actually have a signature pink elephant fudge. We're getting this signature. Joy has to try gooey butter cake.
It sounds so good.
It does sound good. We love butter cake. I was looking at apple pie. Look how it looks like the lattice of the apple pie on the apple pie fudge.
Thank you. Oh my god, Joe. That's so good. It's dangerous. They're really good.
Could I try banana bread?
Banana bread?
I love how the flavors are on all the traditional flavors. But they're not wild. They're things that should be fudge, but aren't.
I know, right?
Yeah.
This is dangerous.
No, it's not. That antique shop was so cool. Fiberglass, the people inside were nice.
So nice.
Some of the best tasting fudge, some cool antiques. Yeah, some stuff's expensive, but we found some cool deals. A German nutcracker for under $10.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the sculptures outside. A Futuro House. A Twisty Treats building. Muffler Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't.
On Route 66. We're not doing Route 66 that one day. We're going to do all Route 6. But we're passing through Illinois.
This was a nice little taste.
Yeah, we had to see it. And before we got here, a fire-breathing dragon.
Oh yeah.
I think this is a fun day.
I suppose.
I think we call it.
I think so.
Pink Elephant Antique Mall. Been there, done that. Remember, folks, safe travels.
Good. Eats.
And live life. That's the fudge. That's the fudge. The Pink Elephant Antique Mall. Greatest antique mall in America. Say hello to my little friend.